Hey, so today I'm gonna be doing kind of like a vlog style type of video where I just talk to you guys, and I'm gonna be talking about my struggle with endometriosis. And for those of you who don't know what it is when there is uterine tissue outside of the uterus, and when you have your period, your uterine tissue, the lining in your uterus, is what sheds and bleeds. So for people that have endometriosis, that tissue is outside of their uterus, like I said, so it can attach to anything. It can attach to the wall of your stomach, it can attach to your intestines, it can just be floating around random places in your body. But it still bleeds when you have a cycle. So basically, people with endometriosis are bleeding internally once or twice a month, however their cycles work. Which is very painful, and because my periods are so irregular and unpredictable, I never know when I'm going to be having random, really intense abdominal pain or swelling or like hormonal changes and stuff, so like your mood swings, and I get hot flashes. So anyways, I wanted to come to you because I'm going to a doctor's appointment on Monday, and I've been to 2 different gynecologists about this issue because the only way to cure endometriosis is to have a complete hysterectomy. Because I am 19 years old, my last 2 gynecologists refused to do that surgery on me, even though I told them that it was what I wanted, even though I told them that I've known since I was 6 years old. My mom has told me that I wanted to adopt my kids, and they treat me like my life would be significantly less important if I was unable to carry my own children, which is it's very sexist for them to think that that's the only thing important when I'm constantly in pain, constantly having to wear a pad because I never know if I'm gonna bleed through the night or if I'm going to randomly start bleeding during the day or whatever. I'm constantly feeling bloated and swollen and tired all the time. Just a lot of crappy stuff that I won't go into because it would take forever to explain it all. I have tried birth control because I know a lot of you will ask. I've tried 3 different pills. All of them made me nauseous to the point where I couldn't even eat anything. And I've tried a birth control patch, which didn't help at all. And I have also been on a birth control shot that put my uterus to sleep it was a 3-month injection, and I got 2 of them. So I went through early menopause, which is hot flashes, mood swings, bone density loss. My hair got super thin and was falling out, which is why I had to shave the back and the sides. And tired all the time, mood swings, just awful, like dry skin, loss of appetite. I've just felt completely awful for the past overall, like, around 2 years, because I've been dealing with endometriosis since I started my period at 13. And it's just progressively gotten worse as I got older, and I've already had 2 surgeries where they went in and scraped out the endometrial tissue and then burned it so that it couldn't grow back. So those 2 surgeries were very painful, very hard to recover from. I was basically bedridden for a week after it and couldn't lift anything heavy, not even my dog, for like 6 weeks after. And my dog is only like 7 pounds. So I've grown very tired of dealing with this. I know every woman will say, oh yeah, I don't like my period, but for me, it's literally debilitating when I have my period, and sometimes even throughout random times during the month because my cycle is so irregular. So the reason I wanted to tell you about all of this is not to make you feel bad for me or just to tell people. I wanted to ask your help because I know a lot of you may think a hysterectomy is extreme, but I have tried every option there is to try and remedy this, and nothing works. It keeps coming back, and it's extremely painful, like I said. Not even just the pain, but like overall, my body is so unhealthy, and I feel so sick and tired and just awful all the time. So I'm going to see a third gynecologist on Monday, which today is Friday when I'm recording this. Hopefully I'll be posting this right after I finish recording it, but I'm going to a third doctor, and I'm hoping and praying that he will listen to me and do the surgery, because I don't know how long I can put up with this, like all of it. It's just, like I said, very debilitating and also disheartening. I mean, the mood swings is one thing, but also just when you don't feel good, your life drastically decreases in quality. I mean, you could have the best life, but if you're constantly in pain, constantly not feeling good, you're not gonna be happy, because you can't do anything. I can't go anywhere or plan anything because I never know when I'll be in pain, and I have to take Tylenol instead of an anti-inflammatory because of my stomach. I can't take anything like Advil or anything along those lines. I can only take Tylenol, which only helps the pain for like an hour or two before it starts coming back. So, like I said, I come to you for help because I'm going to put the link to a petition that I'm making in the description. And if you could just share this video and sign the petition, you don't have to even, you don't donate anything, it's completely free. You just sign it stating that you agree with me that I should be able to have the authority to decide what I want to do with my own body. The doctors say, what if you change your mind? But people have plastic surgery and elective surgeries all the time. They just sign a waiver saying that you understand that this is a permanent procedure, and I do understand that. I've thought about this since I was 16 years old, and it is something that I've done tons of research on, something that I've considered and thought about for a long, long time, and I know this is what I want because nothing else is working, and I just want to feel good again for once. So if you could just sign the petition, and I'm going to be showing my doctor, hopefully, all of the people who support me in this, and I'm going to be taking research on other people who have had hysterectomies, and I'm going to be taking the pictures that I've taken of my swollen abdomen and logs that I've written about how I feel. So I'm trying to go very prepared and stick up for myself, because in the past a lot of doctors have said, well, you're too young to know what you want, but tell me why you can be 18 years old and vote for the president of the country that affects the country, like everybody in it, and other countries, but I'm not old enough to decide if I want something on my own body, just because, God forbid, I would not be able to carry my own children. Doctors look at that as the end-all, be-all. Like I said earlier, they think your life is just worth nothing if you can't have kids, and I think that's so wrong. I should be able to decide what I want and what's best for my own body and what I need to do to feel good. So, after all of that, hopefully I didn't bore you or irritate you, and I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. I'm filming this during the evening because I was out all day running errands and haven't had any Tylenol, so I'm laying in bed. But if you could just sign the petition and share this video, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one.